morning, Facebook Live. Welcome into the show. Hey, it's going to be a wild one today because there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes.
Why are you laughing already?
Man, I can't work with you two. You put you two on the same side of the stage. You get you closer together because of this little TV here, and
hey, we're standing up.
It's like a couple. We're all standing up. For some reason, Benji's kicked all of our chairs out of here, and I can't even sit down.
That's because we have to change the dynamic of the actual results because my record is tanked. So we're figuring we're gonna stand it up this week and try something.
Mine ain't much better.
Can't get any worse.
Well, we'll get to that. I mean, when I say we'll get to that, what I mean is y'all hand me the trophy back because I won again this week.
Hey, let me just tell you something. This little thing right here,
I ain't
getting it.
I ain't gonna
we
get
all
it.
had losing records, buddy. You can forget it.
We had losing records, but we'll get back to that. Hey, first, 4th and inches again this morning for the win. Hey, I'm going to start this off today because they're pushing this because we're out here at the end of summer. So as they going out, they've done the summer slushy. This thing right here, fantastic. Watermelon, and I forget what he said. I want to say it was cherry and watermelon.
I love it.
But, dude, that right there,
good.
That's right in your wheelhouse. You need that one.
Well, what'd you get, Mayday? What'd you get?
Well, it's called the Pineapple Push.
Pineapple Push. I think that's right.
I think that's what they call it.
I think you just might have nailed the first ever name you got right.
Well, you know what? This is the first drink I've had in a while that didn't have like 19 different numbers.
That's true. That's true.
It's pretty solid. Took my breath away when I first tried it, but then you just find yourself wanting more and more, and that's exactly what Danny said.
That's exactly what Danny said.
Well, he has his written, and y'all don't have anything on mine. What is this? It's really good, though.
As I've told you 3 times prior, that is the raspberry margarita. And I don't know if he really put margarita in it, and that's what's got y'all two over acting like school kids.
I don't know what it is.
But raspberry margarita.
It's actually really good. You got a little sour pop to it.
Actually, what he said was raspberry margarita-ish. So he's like, it's not exactly raspberry margarita, but it's pretty close.
Danny, we appreciate you at 4th and Inches very much. If you are in the Chelsea area, go support him. He does a really good job. Protein shakes, we've talked about those before.
No, me and Brandon knocked him down again today. He put extra chocolate chips in there for us.
Nice.
Split
we
one
even
of those.
sold it to some of the other people coming in.
Yep.
Had people trying it. Oh, my God.
Yep, had friends coming in, and we were like, hey, you got to get a shot of this. And they're like, hey, change my order. Let me get one of those. I was like, I tried to tell y'all, that thing's solid. Danny does a great job down there. Maddie was in today.
Good to see her back after she'd been on leave for a couple weeks.
Well, Maddie's taking off. She's traveling the world right now, so she's in and out one time here and one time there. You never know where you're gonna find Maddie. So glad to have her back.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Here we go. It's National Preparedness Month. We've been putting together packets all month. So this week is Teach Youth About Preparedness. All right, so we've built a pack, we've built a kit. Now we're doing Teach a Youth. So what does that mean in terms of, are we talking about, hey, let's have game plans in place? What do you think when you think Teach a Youth About Preparedness?
Oh, yeah, obviously you have to make sure that they're prepared as well because, you know, if they know, we've talked about this a few weeks ago on the show, but if we know where the exit plans are in place, if you've got your kits built and how to access those kits and what you do when something is to happen, that's part of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old, and this is exactly the age that they need to know. I mean, you got a young one. Yours a little bit older.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need to have those conversations with them because it's not after the fact you need to have those conversations. It's now.
It is.
Have it now. Let them know where to go. Just an idea of what to go, where to be in the case of an emergency.
Hey, if we get separated during this is where we meet. If this happens, this is the exit you use. Go ahead and put those things in place now so that you don't have to worry about it later. Save you a lot of trouble on the back end.
And to that point, too, it's not just a one and done. You have to always continually be working the process with your kids.
I mean, think about it. When we were in school, it was, the first Wednesday of every month?
Yep.
I mean, we practiced it. We'd go out, sit in the halls, put our heads between our legs, and, hold our head. It's the same thing. I mean, it's remind them.
Do you remember doing the whole touch the doorknob with the back of your hand?
Oh, yeah.
They did all that.
Absolutely.
I don't even know if they do any of that.
Yes.
Keep your door shut, feel down, touch the back of the door, and then run.
That's right.
Jump through a window.
If there's smoke, get on your knees and crawl.
That's right.
I mean, that's exactly what, and that's the kind of stuff we're talking about, guys. Talk to your kids. get them prepared, have that plan for them, because in the end, it's invaluable to have that already in place.
Yeah. And speaking of having it in place, commercial businesses should have, their ERP, emergency response plan in place as well, because that is the tool that you want to use when something happens. You have a water or fire situation, not only for your client's sake, but think of your customers coming in, but think about this. What about, your employees? You want to make sure they have that plan in place. And when SERVPRO shows up, when you have that need to, have the water mitigation cleaned up or fire cleaned up, where are we supposed to park?
Yeah.
How do we access the circuit breakers to make sure that things are turned off properly? Yes. There's all kinds of things to do to be prepared and be planned, and we get to play a part in that to help you. So reach out to your rep. We will be glad to help you with that process.
Our commercial guys have actually been making a concerted effort to push those ERPs here lately, and we've been doing really well with it. We've got those going out to a lot of property managers right now.
Yeah.
That are it's an added value, zero cost to you. It's just something that you've got that helps you and your team. If you're ever not there, you can just point your team towards the ERP. Everything that they would get from you, they now have right at their fingertips.
Yeah, which is really good. Again, going back to making that plan. We're planned because we know how you would like us to respond, and vice versa. You know how you would like us to respond. So it plays well together.
Hey, we got a lot of things coming up in the upcoming weeks. So we're getting closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I know I was talking to Adam the other night. We're talking about, guys, be getting ready. We've got the whole Santa Claus.
Yep.
He's going to be back with us this year. We've got parades. We've got all kind of stuff coming up. So there's going to be a lot of stuff here in the future. You guys are going to want to be, checking out, because this is going to be a busy few months for events and things like that.
And let me just tell you, Coach, fall is here.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
I mean, fall started, and let me tell you,
so
that couldn't have been more like on the day. Summer comes in. I mean, go outside, and it's cool outside. It feels wonderful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, I mean, had a fire last night at the house out in the pit. Man, it was great. Leaves, I saw a few leaves falling. I mean, it was just like
Perfect timing.
And with cooler weather comes, people turning on.
That's right.
Turning on their furnace for the first time, or starting to heat that house. Be careful.
Speaking of that, I mean, you talked about Christmas coming right down the line too. A lot of people have these. They go buy trees, out in the field or whatever. Keep them watered, because if you don't keep them watered, those needles will start to get hard, and you don't want to cause an issue, because those Christmas lights,
those go up with a quickness. I remember that as a child. Yeah. My dad had a Christmas tree, and it had gotten dry, and he's like, I want to show y'all something. Took it out in the backyard and had a sparkler, for New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
There's always tree. And he just waved that thing by, and boy, that thing was up.
Gone.
And it left an impression on me. So yeah, those things go up
Chevy
quick.
Chase showed me how fast the Christmas tree will go up.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm a cat and all, burn it all up. So be careful with that, guys, with all the things coming up. But let's get into football. That's what we want to talk about. That's what we're here to talk about.
I'm not sure we want to talk about it.
Benji, I don't think you want to talk about it.
If there's people out there following our picks, we're sorry. Let us just go ahead and say we're sorry.
Well, I'd like to start out by saying I'm the only one on the whole group who is above 50%. So you are 50% exactly. So let's give you the rundown. Here's what we've got. Currently on the season, I am sitting at 13-11.
There's a reason you're coach.
Coach,
I'm just saying.
Mayday over here is 12-12, riding that line.
Yep.
My man Benji, 9-15. A little bit of a struggle this week hurt you.
It was.
Let me present something. I got something that I believe is going to help you, Benji.
I'll take it. I would love it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Just try that. Just flip it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But before we do, I'm gonna give you a couple of games real quick from last week that were the nail biters. I was watching two of these, and I had
You call them nail biters. I call them nail in your coffins.
Well,
I think both of them got you.
You're right. I mean, look, Louisville and UCF. UCF had the game won. Matter of fact, they intercepted the ball, turned around, and the next play threw the pick six the other way.
Pick six.
Game over. And then you got Virginia Tech and West Virginia. Virginia Tech was first and goal from the 2-yard line and ended up 4th and goal from like the 8.
And I'm glad, because that was one of
of your
two
picks
that I think that I got right.
Yes,
three.
it.
I got both of those.
But at the end of the day, It don't matter, Coach. The season's not over.
It's not over. Hey, there's a long way to go, and who knows? All of a sudden, I could start picking like you, and you could pick like me, and it all turns around. So it's just you never know what's going to happen.
Just cut you right there.
I've told you. I think you need to call in a guest picker just on your own,
maybe
just to help you. But here's what we're going to get into it. We've got a fantastic bank of games this week.
We do.
Like there's some good SEC matchups, which is what we all love.
That's exactly right.
Let me start it off. I did better when I started off.
I agreed, but you said
I know, and I was wrong. I was wrong.
Right.
I just need to go not be influenced by your pick, and just go because I'm really smart.
Don't be a follower.
Hey, I already have mine
leader.
written down, Mayday. So I'm not influenced by you,
buddy. Be a leader. Don't be a follower.
Hey, what's our first game? What's the
all
first
right, let's
game?
get into it.
Give it to me because I'm gonna hammer these picks.
Oh, okay, Thor. I see you over there. LSU at Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. There's one.
That's that quick?
That's right.
Already.
There ain't no doubt. I mean,
Wow.
LSU. This is it. It's Mississippi State. The cowbells are so annoying these days.
They are annoying.
I mean, it just destroys your eardrums, and teams just give up.
All
All
right.
right, next.
Well, hang on.
I'm going last.
All right,
today.
you go last. I got LSU. I think last year Mississippi State come in there and shocked LSU, and I think LSU's got revenge on their mind.
I'm going LSU as well, and here's the only reason why.
Oh, that makes me nervous.
Mississippi State, Mississippi State should have beat Memphis
Too
last
late
week.
to change.
Nope. Can't change it.
And I have a feeling LSU, it's their chance to revitalize maybe their season a little bit too. Mississippi State should have won last week as well, but hey, I'm going with the Tigers.
All right, let's do it. All right, next game, Notre Dame at Wisconsin. For a game that's not SEC, by the way, this one
It's gonna be
I'm
good.
really excited about this game.
Notre Dame's luck runs out. Wisconsin, the Badgers, the fifth quarter, they come through. Wisconsin in a boring game.
Low scoring?
Another 20-14 type of game. Wisconsin Badgers it out here.
Oh, I like what we're doing here. We've turned into Lee Corso all of a
I
sudden.
like it.
All right, you're going last.
I'm going last.
I got Wisconsin. I think Notre Dame's overrated. Not a Notre Dame guy on this. Wisconsin's going to come in and be more physical. I got Wisconsin. And I'll tell you this, one of the traditions that I would love to be able to see in person, I would love to go to Wisconsin Stadium when they play jump around.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning of the fourth quarter, and those people lose their mind. If you look that up, if you hadn't seen it, that's pretty awesome.
It is awesome.
I'd love to be there for one of those.
I actually have Wisconsin. Only reason I have Wisconsin. Only reason I have Wisconsin because they are at home.
Oh,
Notre
God.
Dame has. I agree with you. I totally agree. That was going to be my spill. Their luck has run out, and they're going to Wisconsin. Game over at home.
Come on, give it to me.
I feel like you're doing this just to jinx me.
That's right.
Texas A&M. I see what y'all have done here. Texas A&M at Arkansas. Tough SEC battle.
It is.
And you weren't as quick with the hammer this time.
No, this hammer is this one I could come back on, but I think the Pigs of Arkansas.
Oh, Pig Suey.
I just
Pig
feel like
Suey.
this is their little magic moment with their coach. Give me Arkansas.
Arkansas, he says. I'm going Arkansas as well. Again, I said it a while ago, I think the more physical team. They love that coach. They play for that guy. And I don't know, they look like they want to win ball games right now.
They do.
Both of y'all have gone Arkansas. This is where the old quarter comes out. We're
Yes. Oh, we're
old
flipping.
quarter's flipping it. I actually had on my little document here. You can see who I have.
Oh, I do.
But I am flipping
the script.
my script. I'm going with the Aggies. They struggled.
Okay.
They struggled last week.
Here we go.
They
1-0,
They
baby.
struggled. I better type that in there before I forget.
Yeah.
They struggled last week to get that win.
They did.
I mean, bad.
They did.
I don't think they're going to struggle this week. I do like Arkansas's team. I think
Yep,
their
I
coach
do
is
too.
obviously
Yeah.
awesome. Their defense is playing well. The running game's playing well. I'm going to go with A&M.
They do play like they got
Switch
something
that
to
on your
prove.
sheet. 'Cause I see
I'm
that.
going to. I'm going to switch it up. Y'all go.
All right, what you
All
got
right.
next?
Iowa State at Baylor. The old Baylor Bears and the Iowa State Cyclones. What you going with? Yo, boy, he has slowed down on the hammer,
It
guy.
is. Iowa State took a big shot against Iowa the other day. It's how they how they respond to that. This is their next big test for them. Give me the Cyclones of Iowa State. It's going to be tough, though. I mean, Baylor's a tough place to play.
Baylor's a tough place to play. Baylor's going to score points. They always do.
It is the Big 12. I mean,
it is. They play no defense. But I also have the Iowa State Cyclones. I don't like this order we got here because I feel like you're right in line with my picks.
I have Iowa State here too, but I almost want to flip my pick.
Buddy, that's not the secret to success. You got to go with who you like.
I mean, I like Iowa State. I think they're going to win the ball game. I do, but you guys have.
Well, I speak for everybody when I say if you want to pick, swap it. We're fine with that.
Yeah, we 100% are, Benji. Because that means
I'm sticking with the Cyclones. I can't pull against them this game.
UCLA at Stanford. By the way, I fought this game. I have picked this game both ways.
Let me pick
about
first.
10 times.
Go first, because I will take whoever. Matter of fact, if y'all both agree, I'll take the other one. That's how close I think this game's going to be.
I'm going UCLA Bruins.
I got Stanford. I'm going Cardinals, baby. Come on, trees.
No trees.
I'm going with Benji Wilson and the UCLA Bruins on this one. There
Guys,
you go. There's your chance right there.
What just happened is you just witnessed me getting a definite win. All right, because both of them on the same side equals victory for me.
Hey, production, I want you to save that clip and run it back next week.
I agree.
When we win that game.
That's fine. Remember that.
We're in trouble.
We are.
Yes, you are. Kentucky at South Carolina. Another tough game.
I'm going to let you go.
It's not tough at all.
You don't think this is a tough game?
No, give me Kentucky. The Gamecocks, they still have some dude running out there that was an equipment manager that's now quarterback. Kentucky has started to struggle a little bit. Go ahead. Take the Gamecocks, Coach.
I am. I've got South Carolina. I think at home they're going to come out there fired up, ready to get this W. Beamer needs this win.
Yeah, he needs it.
Kentucky doesn't look like Kentucky from the last couple years. And I think this is one of those where South Carolina keeps it close and then pulls off like a field goal to win the game. Gut feeling.
I'm going Kentucky too. I have a feeling they're gonna go into Columbia and take care of the Gamecock. So we will see.
Hang on, I'm just putting that as a W. All right. Win. All right, next game. UAB at Tulane.
I'm going first.
Oh.
All right, go.
Oh, we're fired up about this one.
I'm going with the Blazers. Blazers going into the old green wave and going to take them down.
Go ahead.
Bill, they're doing well.
Tulane, sorry. They passed the ball too well.
Where are they playing at this week? Tulane playing in
Tulane.
Jackson, Mississippi this week?
No, they're actually back home.
I think they're back home this week. Yeah, I think they are back home this week. I also have Tulane. I got the old green wave. I think UAB is a really good fundamental team, but I think Tulane has played some teams. They got beat up on last week. They've seen the best offense they're going to see all year by far.
Agree. Yeah.
So nothing UAB is going to do is going to surprise them. I got Tulane.
Okay, fair enough.
Last game, and again, we only have one game with a point spread. This is it. You've got Tennessee at Florida. Florida is an 18.5-point favorite. So if you take Florida, they got to win by 19 or more.
Tennessee Vols.
You're going with
plus 18.5.
The old Tennessee Vols. You want to go? You want me to go?
I'm going to go next.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to give you a coin flip.
I don't need it.
I think Florida covers. I do. I think Florida Gators will cover. They did play well in the second half against Alabama.
They played great.
The offense started moving the ball. They caused some confusion with the two quarterbacks. So I think Florida will come out and get the dub by 3 touchdowns.
Ooh, all right then. Well, that's a big one there. I have Florida. I got the old Gators. So there you go.
There it is.
I've got Florida in this. I kind of agree with Benji. I think Florida has come out. They've played tough teams. They've seen Alabama.
They've played the best team in the country now.
By the way, and I know you had to get up on an emotional high for that game, and it's hard to stay up there. I get it.
That's the only reason I'm rolling the Vols here.
Tennessee lost to Pittsburgh.
And Pittsburgh's not a bad team.
No. Maybe not in the, that part of the world, but down here they're not.
Make no mistake. I do think Florida will win the game, but I think that Tennessee is going to attempt to keep it close. the emotional. I mean, God, Florida was right there.
They were.
They were.
I mean,
hey, Florida played a fantastic game.
The 2-point conversion play.
Speaking of
pathetic.
Speaking of losing those kind of games, we got to talk about it because we all sat here, we all bragged on them, we all talked about how Auburn, this was going to be that game for our Auburn Tigers, and yes, I said our Auburn Tigers.
I have one question about the game.
I already know where this is going.
If you're the offensive coordinator,
4th and 2.
do you dare call a fade instead of having Tank and Hunter in the backfield, one on each side?
And let them guess which one.
Which one's getting the ball? Do you dare?
Buddy, hindsight's 20/20.
It is. And I mean, like I say, they didn't embarrass anybody. I mean, they came out there. One of the best environments I've seen in a while for a football game.
Buddy, a whiteout at Happy Valley
that was pretty solid.
Fantastic.
And,
that was a cool-looking deal.
And I don't think it affected our guys much.
No.
And I think we're moving in the right direction.
I will say I was very patient through the game. And I'll never forget someone asked me, hey, did you get upset? I was like, no. And Sarah goes, you've been yelling at the television.
Buddy, just because I'm yelling doesn't mean I'm mad. Yeah. It means I'm passionate.
We'll just throw it out there, honey. Just to let you know. Just to let you know.
So if I ever yell at anybody, just remember, I'm not mad. I'm passionate. How? I believe my
wife has popped in the studio.
We just got a guest enter the room to call Benji a lie.
I was yelling at the TV.
He was passionate, Sarah.
Very passionate. Very passionate.
All right, so I'm going to set 2 lines real quick for Auburn and Alabama because we do have Auburn and Alabama fans. I think Alabama's a 40-point favorite over Southern Miss, who they're playing. If you had to go one way, this won't be on our record, but where would you go?
At 40?
At 40.
I would go Alabama.
Benji?
I'd have to go with the Eagles because I think they're going to obviously save Bryce from coming. If they get up that big, there's no way they leave him in the game. Tyson's going to come in and get
I don't see Southern Miss being able to score ever in this game. Maybe 7 points. I see it being 49-7, so I think that would cover. I'd take Alabama. All right, Auburn, Georgia State. Let's give it the same line because I don't even know what the line is in that game.
That is actually 28.
28?
28 points because I saw it and it kind of shocked me.
They cover.
I'd take Auburn.
I'd take Auburn also.
Okay, there we go.
See it. So, all right, guys, there you got the picks. Listen, do with them what you will. If you want to take that to Vegas,
make your picks right here in the chat below.
Yes.
Don't forget, make your picks.
Hey, who was our winner?
Oh, you're going to ask me this right now, and I don't remember this guy's name.
You are the coach.
Mark, you're
Browning.
a buddy.
Mark Browning.
Mark Browning. That's right. It was Mark Browning. Mark went 5-3 this week.
Nice job.
But listen, just to give you an idea, that tells you what a tough week this was.
Is he the leader so far?
The best viewer was 5-3 of all the people putting in picks. We didn't go 5-3. We weren't 5-3 at all.
That's a true statement. Mark, good job. Good job.
In fact, if Benji would have flipped his picks last week, he's probably winning this whole thing. So don't want to keep pointing that out.
I'm actually speechless. I'm speechless.
Well, that's okay, Benji.
Hey, go check out 4th and Inches in the day.
Check out 4th and Inches. Also, guys, hey, remember, we're still hiring. We got people running in here left and right. I thought that might be a new employee popping their head in the door when your wife come in here and yelled at you that she was lying, but it wasn't. We're hiring left and right. Go to our website. Go to the career plug. Find a way that you want to get plugged in here, and let's get you in here and let's get you started. I'm telling you, man, this is a great career. It's a great career path. Get in here. Let's get you in place, and if that doesn't work, we'll find something else for you.
And I'm telling you, we have some great plans going into 2022 that we're going to be sharing with you probably in the month of December of where our company's headed, and you don't want to miss it. But to your point, Coach, now is the best time to get into SERVPRO because there is a lot of things coming down
Big things
coming down that we can really we value. We've talked about this multiple times. Quality teams, what we're looking for. We're looking for quality teammates who can help us go to the next level. So we have the best staff, the best crew, the best receptionists, the best job file coordinators, the best marketing team, reconstruction team. So you want to get involved in this now. Again, like you said, go to SERVPROBirmingham.com, About Us, Careers. It will take you to that career plug page. You may know of someone looking for an opportunity. Share that with them because this is the best time to get in.
Absolutely. A lot of things happening. Guys, you know the number if you need us. We're here 24/7, 365 at what's that number?
664-6770
with an area code of
205, of course.
I can't get over it. It's like, I mean,
right here on the screen.
Well, but he wasn't looking. It's only taken him a year, but he has nailed this number.
He has. He's doing fantastic.
I mean, and Pat will pick up the phone. She'll take care of you. She'll point you in the right direction.
Guys, if you don't have any other reason to call SERVPRO, call just to talk to Miss Pat. Just talking to her makes me feel better.
It does me too.
Sometimes I call her for therapy after this show. So, guys, you know the deal. If you need us, you can always call us. So, as usual,
call us, Birmingham.